It is Transformer Tuesday today, but unfortunately we kind of jumped the gun. We kind of revealed all the Transformer Tuesday items yesterday on the Transformer Slag podcast. You guys got all the brand new Transformers Earthspark items for 2024. And that was that. So for Transformer Tuesday today, instead what we're going to be covering is all the latest news as it pertains to the Transformers Cybertron Fest that's going to be happening in Singapore next week on the weekend. So this is a big event on a BotCon level proportion that's going to be happening at the Singapore Comic-Con, but there's going to be a section of it that's going to be cordoned off. It's going to have all this crazy stuff, big displays, Hasbro run event, and it's going to be called the Transformers Cybertron Fest Singapore 2023. And what's going to be happening at this event? Well, number one, it's going to be happening December 9th and the 10th at 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. in Singapore. It's going to be pretty crazy. And they're going to have a whole bunch of stuff. They're going to have, obviously, all the past and future HasLab on display. So they're going to have, of course, the Unicron and the Victory Saber, and they're going to have Deathsaurus on display. They're going to all of the PulseCon exclusives that they've done in the past will be on display. There's going to be some vintage collector showcases and limited items on display and archival stuff of fiction. A nice big historical, almost museum kind of quality thing going on will be done in this convention. But there's even more that's going to be happening there. They're going to be having a kind of like a Hasbro Pulse store where you could pick up all kinds of exclusive items and little things like that. One of the big exclusive items that are going to be exclusive to the show is going to be a reformatted Megatron YOLO Park model kit. So it's going to be their YOLO Park model kit of G1 Megatron, but done in the clear reformatted Unicron exclusive color scheme. So that's pretty hype that that's going to be available there. Anyone who buys stuff from the Hasbro Pulse store, the first 100 purchasers each day, so I think it's going to be 200 in total, will get a exclusive, as they listed here, a limited edition vintage badge. I don't know if this is related to the coin that we saw recently that was kind of like tied to the Deathsaurus HasLab pre-orders, where the first 300 got this like Year of the Dragon coin. So there's that's going to be happening. They're going to also be showing off in person all the new Transformer product that they had at PulseCon and London Comic-Con. They're going to be showing off for the first time, although it kind of leaked out already. The Year of the Dragon item, we already talked about it here on the Transformer Slag podcast and what's happening with that. Tons of crazy stuff going on. Meet and greets with people in costumes dressed as Transformers. They're going to have a custom class workshop where you could build a Transformer and repaint it and you get like a free figure and stuff. A lot of crazy stuff going on. Definitely on almost a BotCon level of what's happening, which is such a shame because, you know, I love TFCon, but we haven't returned to that big bombastic BotCon kind of stuff, and this feels a lot like that in a lot of ways. But one big item that they mention here that I really want to talk about is a mention that they're going to be doing a global reveal for fall 2024 at the show. And it's going to be the global reveal and I quote here from the Hasbro Pulse Singapore website, a Transformers Legacy Titan class toy, which will be launching coming in fall of 2024. Now, there's two ways I could see this. The more obvious answer is, we're going to finally get to see the Tidalwave. You know, what we're referring to is, you know, on Legacy United's poster, Tidalwave was there. We're just going to assume that's going to be our Titan class, combined with the fact that BMAC mentioned in one of the previous live streams when they were messing with the Megatron, the Armada one, that Megatron's going to have something in the future that combines with him. So it's pretty obvious that the Tidalwave is a Titan that we'll be getting in the future. But is it going to be the Titan that we're going to be seeing this weekend? And I know this might sound silly, but hear me out here. Let me just break this down. So in the past couple of years, we've been getting 2 Titan classes a year now. Well, you know, after the Arc, we got the Arc in 2021, and that was a standalone one and done. You can maybe kind of squeeze in when, you know, Devastator's box set, but I'm not really going to count that. That's not really a Titan class. But when we get into 2022, we had 2 Titan classes. We had one that was revealed in March of 2021, which was a 2022 item, which was the Black Zarek from Generation Selects. And then we got the Cybertron Metroplex, which was revealed to us in April of 2022. So we had 2 right there, and the one that was revealed before was the Gen Selects item. In 2023, this year, we had 2 Titan classes. We had the Robot Guardian, the Guardian Robot, the Omega Sentinel, whatever you want to call that name, Jamed, That was a Gen Selects item, and that was revealed to us in February of 2023. And then we got the Nemesis, which was revealed to us for the first time in May of 2023. Again, the Gen Selects item was shown to us first. So there is a possibility. That this might be a Gen Selects exclusive Titan class that'll be shown to us. Maybe it just might end up being Tidalwave in the end, and all of this is for naught, and what I'm saying doesn't make sense. But there is a possibility that this might be something unique here. So that is pretty much something to consider, that we might actually get something interesting instead of just the Tidalwave that we're pretty much all expecting. And I'm sure Tidalwave is going to be awesome with its combiner elements and everything, but I am really curious to see what they put out here, because we are getting this kind of normality of 2 Titans a year. And as much as our wallets are probably going like, ugh, but we will see. But this is pretty exciting. Again, Cybertron Fest, Singapore, again, December 9th to the 10th, coming up next week. So we'll definitely cover it here on the Transformer Slag podcast. They have that exclusive Megatron model kit. A lot of cool stuff going on there. Hopefully we see more of this in the future, and we'll record it and we'll report it, and we'll do it all here on the Transformer Slag podcast when the news breaks. It'll probably maybe even break early. If the Year of the Dragon stuff is any indication, how that leaked out early before the big reveal, I wouldn't be surprised if the Tidalwave also kind of has the same thing going on. But we will see. Let me know what you think. And once again, we'll talk to you again in the near future on the Transformer Slag podcast, and thank you for listening.